Eggs hatch. In the heart of the lush and vibrant jungle, where the towering emerald trees formed a protective canopy overhead, you would find a cozy treehouse filled with love and adventure. Within the heart of this enchanting treehouse lived a sweet and endearing monkey family. At the center of this loving family was Dadda, a big, sweet, and proud daddy monkey known throughout the jungle for his gentle nature and kind heart. His soft brown fur covered his sturdy frame, and he sported a stylish quiff of fur on his head, giving him a distinguished and charming appearance. By his side was his beloved son, LeLe, a tiny monkey with a sweet and curious spirit. LeLe's big, bright eyes sparkled with wonder, and his cute little tail always seemed to be in joyful motion. His light face beautifully contrasted with his expressive brown eyes, and his fluffy, soft coat made him simply irresistible. Together, Dadda and LeLe shared a unique bond, one filled with love and a sense of adventure that led them to explore the jungle's wonders and uncover its hidden gems. Today promised to be no different for LeLe and Dadda. They were on their way to visit their dear friend, Mrs. Ostrich, whose eggs were about to hatch. LeLe's big, curious eyes sparkled with anticipation as they approached Mrs. Ostrich's nest. Mrs. Ostrich, the elegant and swift ostrich, had made it a warm and safe haven for her soon-to-arrive chicks. LeLe and Dadda settled near the nest, their hearts filled with excitement. They watched as Mrs. Ostrich, with her long, graceful legs, carefully tended to her eggs. Her eyes were full of love and anticipation as she gently rotated the eggs, ensuring they received the warmth they needed. As time passed, LeLe's excitement grew, and he couldn't contain his curiosity. He peered at the eggs, which were adorned with intricate patterns and speckles. "Dadda, do you think the chicks will hatch soon?" he asked with wide-eyed wonder. Dadda, with his loving and patient nature, smiled down at LeLe. "Yes, LeLe, it won't be long now. We just need to be patient and gentle so we don't disturb them." LeLe nodded eagerly, his attention never wavering from the eggs. It felt like an eternity, but then, it happened. Slowly but surely, tiny cracks began to appear on one of the eggs. LeLe's heart raced as he watched in amazement. "Dadda, look!" LeLe exclaimed in a hushed voice, not wanting to startle the little chick inside. "The egg is cracking!" Dadda's eyes twinkled with joy as he observed the miracle of life unfolding before them. The cracks grew larger and larger until, with a gentle push, a small, fluffy chick emerged from the eggshell. It was a sight to behold, a tiny ball of fluff with bright, curious eyes. LeLe's heart swelled with happiness as he witnessed the first chick's arrival. "It's so beautiful, Dadda," he whispered, his voice filled with awe. Mrs. Ostrich, who had been keeping a watchful eye on her eggs, lovingly nuzzled the newly hatched chick. She cooed softly to it, welcoming it into the world with tender care. Over the next little while, more cracks appeared on the remaining eggs, and one by one, more chicks hatched. Each chick was unique, with its own pattern of speckles and its own personality. LeLe couldn't contain his joy as he watched the fluffy little chicks stumble and wobble on their long, delicate legs. He was witnessing the miracle of life, and it filled his heart with wonder and gratitude. Dadda placed a gentle arm around LeLe and whispered, "This, LeLe, is the beauty of nature. It reminds us of how precious and miraculous life can be." As they continued to observe the newly hatched chicks, Mrs. Ostrich looked at LeLe and Dadda with a grateful smile. "Thank you both for being here to share in this special moment with us," she said. "Your presence has made it even more beautiful." LeLe and Dadda smiled warmly at Mrs. Ostrich and her growing family. Today, they had been a part of something truly magical, the birth of new life. As the sun began to set, casting a warm, golden glow across the jungle, LeLe and Dadda bid farewell to their feathered friends. Their hearts were full, knowing that they had shared in the joy of new beginnings. LeLe and Dadda understood the beauty of nature and the importance of being there for one another during life's most precious moments.